Hi, YouTube.
Hey YouTube friends and family, it's your boy GB Reviews, and today we are doing another home chef meal. This one I think you're gonna like. We're gonna try to be healthy. We're trying to eat lighter, and I think this one is one that you will really appreciate. We're gonna do a pesto shrimp couscous. I'm gonna go through the ingredients. I prepared some of the ingredients ahead of time just so you don't have to see me dicing and mincing and things. We will get into the cooking piece. We'll do some high-speed cooking so that you can see how it's prepared. But this is actually a really simple meal. You're gonna make your couscous, you're gonna make your shrimp, you're gonna combine all your ingredients, and then we're gonna plate it and we'll taste it and see what it's like. But that being said, this meal is quick, easy, simple. It takes about 25 to 35 minutes to prepare everything that's cooking and prepping. I've done some of the prep ahead of time, so this should be good to go. Let me go over the ingredients. And then you will see exactly what everything looks like. If you want to buy it at home, you can. If you want to order from Home Chef, please look at my referral code in the bottom. That'll get you discounts on the meals that you order. Anyway, with that being said, let's get at it. All right, so you have your green onion, which you're going to actually cut into two parts. You want to mince the green parts, and you're going to dice the white parts. You're going to dice your yellow bell pepper into 1/4 pieces. You have one lemon that you're gonna cut and you wanna juice it. We have our parsley that we're gonna mince. We're gonna dice our tomatoes. We have our shrimp. It's about 8 ounces of shrimp. We have our oregano powder, which is here. We have our herbaceous sauce, and we have our epicurious butter. The ingredients that you're gonna need from your home is you're gonna need olive oil, salt, and pepper. And that's it. And like I said, it's super simple. We're cooking this pesto today. I'm gonna go through the steps. We're gonna go through it on the stove. I'll speed it up and we should be good to go. But super simple, super simple. Oh, the most important piece I forgot. Make sure you have your couscous. And these are pearl couscous, but you can use any kind of couscous that you get from the store. Or as I said, Home Chef is a great option because it gives you all of the ingredients. You just have to do a little bit of the chopping work yourself. So like I said, we went through the ingredients. The thing that you have to do first is the prep. So it's only a 5-step process. The first part is the prepping where like I went through the ingredients. You have to prep all your ingredients. The next step, which is the part that takes probably the longest, is cooking the couscous. The couscous takes about 6 to 7 minutes to boil and then has to sit. So when you cook your couscous, the first thing you want to do is we're going to start off on the stove and we're going to combine our ingredients, our yellow bell peppers, the white portion of the onion, some olive oil, and we're gonna let that cook at the bottom on medium-high heat in the bottom of the pot, a medium pot, for about 3 to 4 minutes. Once that's done, we're gonna stir in about 1 1/4 cups of water. We're gonna do the herbaceous sauce, and the seasoning blend. We're gonna put that in with the couscous, with 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and that's going to be on high heat because we want to bring that to a boil, right? And then you're going to boil that until nearly all the liquid is evaporated, about 6 to 7 minutes, and then we're going to remove it from the burner, add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and we're just going to let that sit. So we have to cover that, let it sit. It's kind of like rice, except you don't have to keep the heat under it constantly for the couscous to do what it needs to do. The third step is we're going to make our sauce. We're going to combine the pesto, the parsley, the green portion of the onions, and a pinch of salt in a mixing bowl. We're going to mix that up and we're going to make our own pesto sauce. In a non-stick pan, we're going to cook our shrimp. We're going to heat that with 1 tablespoon of olive oil, medium-high heat. Remember, in non-stick pans, if you heat them too high, you're going to warp your pan, so we don't want to do that. We're gonna do that medium-high heat. You will get to see all of this, so I'm not gonna repeat these steps. And we're gonna add the shrimp on the hot pan. We're gonna cook them about 2 to 3 minutes to make sure that they're fully cooked, and then we're gonna remove them from the burner. Final step is we're gonna finish everything, and we're gonna combine the dish. We're gonna plate it and add the sauce on top, and then we'll see how everything looks and tastes. One thing that I'm going to add to this, even though it didn't come with this, is we're going to cook a side dish of vegetables because it's a great dish. It's similar to it's a Mediterranean take on a southern shrimp and grits kind of meal, but if you want extra vegetables, today I'm going to cook an extra set of vegetables. You'll see when I plate everything, I'll have a side of Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna cook the Brussels sprouts again in a nonstick pan. We're gonna do medium-high heat, and the Brussels sprouts will have onions and garlic, and that's it. We're gonna toss it with salt, pepper, a little bit of olive oil, and then we're gonna put some cayenne pepper in. We're gonna spice up a little bit. So you'll see the Brussels sprouts in the end, but that's not included in the home chef meal. But I would say when you have meals like this that are super simple, you may want to augment them or supplement them with some type of green vegetable salad, things like that. Anyway, let's get to the stove. We're gonna start cooking our couscous. I'll show you how easy it is. I'm not gonna walk through the steps. We'll do it a little fast so you can see it cooking, and then we're gonna throw it on the back burner, and then we're gonna start cooking our shrimp. All right, let's go. So while our couscous is cooking on the stove, we're gonna make our sauce. So what we need is our parsley. We're gonna use all of it. We're combining it all in a bowl, so try to get all this out of here. We're gonna need 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. So you have your tablespoon, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. We're gonna go with 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And I'm measuring it out for you guys, but normally I would just pour it in there. And so that's in here. We're gonna go with just a pinch of salt. And we're gonna use our green onions. And that's your pesto sauce. And now we're gonna just combine that. We're gonna combine that, and that's your pesto. You may need a little bit more olive oil if it's not enough olive oil. I like my pesto sauce to have a little bit more olive oil in this, but you stir it in, and then you're ready to go. And this is gonna go on top of your couscous. So that's it. That's quick and easy making your pesto. Now our couscous is almost done. Once we're done with that, we're gonna make the shrimp, and then we're gonna plate. We'll be done. So, YouTube friends and family, we are done. Here we go with our final dish. Got the asparagus done. Not asparagus. I got the Brussels sprouts done. Everything went smoothly. You saw it. We plated it. But now, the proof is in the pudding, as they say. Let's taste it. The couscous consistency seems fine. But let's see how all it blends together. That's amazing. The lemon just oozes through. You can taste the herbs. You can taste the spices. It is really, when I said this is a take on a Southern dish, it really is. I mean, it's in my mind, it reminds me of shrimp and grits, but of course it's Mediterranean because it has the couscous, and it's just very nice. Mediterranean, Northern African. Let me give you a shout out to my North African peeps. But couscous, feels light, feels healthy. It's definitely a nice dish to make for yourself if you're trying to live that healthy lifestyle, or for your family. To me, this is a good substitute for people who like to eat grits all the time, because it gives your mouth a different feel. The shrimp came out nice and tender. They're seasoned properly. Again, I put a little bit of cayenne. You might have seen me put the red powder on there. That's cayenne, just to give it a little bit of spice for me. But all in all, the flavors came together really nicely. And then throwing in the Brussels sprouts at the end, cooked in garlic and onion, just basically complements the taste, and it gives me a little bit more vegetables than just the ones I minced and put in the couscous. But that's pretty much it. This is a pretty simple meal. I wanted to get this out so that people could try it. Again, pesto, couscous, shrimp. I find that I like pesto better when I make it myself. Pesto in restaurants sometimes can be a bit overwhelming. But again, hit the like button for the algorithm. Please hit the notification bell so you can see other meals come out. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I thank you for everyone who's rocking with me, everyone who looks for recipes or reviews. I really appreciate the support. Leave in the comments other dishes you want me to make. And again, let me know if you've tried this meal, because I like it. I like it a lot. Anyway, subscribe and like below. And I'm out. Pesto shrimp couscous, Mediterranean grits.
Subscribe right below.